Oh, yes. Let's find out. So we're hoping to get down into their nursery to get to the larva, because it would make a good
and there's more than one.
More than, oh, like hatcheries?
Yeah, there's more than
or
one.
nurseries.
So you don't have to worry about, you know, if you're an environmentalist, killing the entire colony, because that's just not going to happen.
No, and this is one of a dozen colonies that we've seen out here. I mean, there's certainly no shortage of them.
Now you do this when it's warmer.
Yeah, I bet they're all over you.
You're in for it.
You might be thinking, look, he's smart. He took off his sandals so that he could dig the ants up. No, honestly, on the way here, shovel in hand, I broke the strap on my sandal. So I had to go back and get my boots. But, oh well.
But, if nothing else, I'll start picking these guys up.
You can just eat these.
And just eat them.
Yeah.
You know, either way.
Well, you know the ants I've had in the past, they have that lemony flavor.
Yeah.
These guys the same?
No. No, these don't have a lemony flavor to them. These are just, buggy.
Buggy? Huh. So where do we get the lemon ants? Can I do it?
Grab you with their little pinchers. See how he's trying to get me?
You gotta get him first.
Yeah, exactly.
Get him. Get him.
You get his frickin' head, pull it off, and kill him, and then...
He's gonna eat his butt.
Yeah, just like so. Teach him who's boss.
I'm gonna eat the whole sucker. Oh, he's stinging me. Ow.
Yeah, that's why I pulled the bum off of this.
They sting.
Yeah.
I thought they only can bite.
They do both.
Okay, well, fine. I'm gonna sting him back. Actually, I'm gonna crush him. Ugh. Pull his head off like you did. Actually, I just pulled his jaws off. I guess that's good enough.
Oh, yeah.
I've done this a dozen times. Why am I like all of a sudden squeamish? Because I haven't known with this type of ant. Yeah. Oh, that was crunchier than it's supposed to be.
There you get one of them hard ass ants.
Doesn't really have flavor. It's just kind of buggy, huh?
There's no appeal in that. This ant has no lemon flavor. All the other ants I had were lemony. This one was like chewing on a fingernail.
Yeah.
It's just crunchy and obnoxious.
That's why you want to get to their young.
You know what? Probably the babies will taste better. John has collected some of those cattle pies that are out there in the... No, this is a meat pemmican, or like a survival bar.
Yeah, it's an epic bar. These are actually made out of real meat. You can see there's beef, there's turkey, there's lamb, and even bison. And the company is Epic.
Yeah. And
there's 10 grams of protein. They're gluten-free, and there's actually fat in these, which is important for energy.
Yeah. Now, I mean, you look at it, it might not have the most appetizing look, but we got a grasshopper floating in the bottom there, so
right. And that's just what we're gonna add that to our vegetable medley.
Exactly.
There's basically some really good wild edibles.
Yeah. Oh, and
where's the grasshopper?
He's right there.
There he is.
We got a grasshopper. What was left of him?
Right.
We only caught one. That's okay. It's gonna be kind of like finding the prize at the bottom of the cereal box. You know.
Exactly.
At least we didn't put any of those ants in there. Those things tasted. Well, they had no taste.
Well, the way they work, they'll absorb whatever flavor they're cooked with.
Maybe they get soft. I mean, it's been processed so that you can take it on the trail, so it doesn't look super appealing, but it tastes okay.
Yeah.
And and we're out here having fun, so the fact that we got grasshoppers in there for extra protein means we don't really care what it looks like, as long as it tastes good.
Yeah, absolutely. And having that extra fat in there for warmth tonight, that's gonna be nice.
Yes.
All right.
Warmth.
Good fire going.
Well, the next morning, it's time for some breakfast. And yes, I got the grasshopper that night. We decided to go check out some scorpions in the morning. Unfortunately, it's a bit cold, so they weren't coming out of their hiding places. But we did find several. Had to dig for them, but well, we got them. And I have been looking forward to this for a long time. Hopefully these things are as good as John says they are. After catching a couple scorpions, we went down to the creek and got ourselves mud bugs, crawdads. Only a couple of those as well, but figured we'd have to add something to our meager little meal. And put up the scorpion, got their tails cut, and then time to get the fire ant started to cook them. I figured at this point I should let John finish cooking the scorpions. He's got a lot more experience with that than I do. Just a little bit on this side, a little bit on that side. And when the legs are nice and crispy black, that's when they're ready to eat. Just a couple flicks to make sure that they're ready. Well, despite all the gusty wind that we were experiencing, the fire ant did a really good job. It kept burning. It kept burning really nice and hot. And even though we had pretty crappy wood that we just found broken in the middle of the road, it still put out enough heat to cook what we needed. Just before we're getting ready to eat the scorpions, we put the crawdads on the fire there, added a little bit of seasoning. Those were the best part of the meal, I have to tell you. They were sweet and they were delicious, and I would go for those over the scorpions any day. Honestly, it tasted like fried chicken skin. Chicken skin that had been fried in fish oil. it had that crunchy, fishy taste. It wasn't terrible, but you know, John assures me that if you get them deep fried and battered with a little bit of hot sauce, they're actually pretty nice. This was a fantastic trip. John is an amazing person, and he's somebody that I'm honored to be able to call a friend. We've known each other for a long time, but this was the first chance we got to actually go camping with one another. I miss him already, and I really look forward to the next chance I get to go and hang out with him. If you ever get a chance, check out his channel. I'm going to post it up here. The guy is a wealth of knowledge. And after eating all those creepy crawlies, we had a Bear Grylls moment, and we went straight to a Chinese buffet afterwards. Anyways, thanks so much for watching.